Namaskar. Actually, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vice President Pravaskar Blown from Hamro Party. So, if you have any queries, you can ask me afterwards. First of all, I came here to clear one thing. It's been late because we were very busy in our busy schedule. So, the time has passed. It's quite late, but I had promised my hill people to come here to clear some of the facts. First of all, there was an organization, I don't know what's its actual name, because according to that statement, they means we are not from India. They came from a foreign country and they're claiming for a separate state. That was the gist of their statement. So what I want to clear over here is the movement for Bengali movement, which will create a tension between the two communities which we have been living together for so many years. Even though we have so many Bengali friends and families living in the hills who are with us in our demand, so this is not an anti-Bengali movement, and nobody should portray this movement as anti-Bengali movement. And regarding the fact that they claim that this land belongs to Bengal and the Gorkha people have resided here, they have come as a foreigner, is a wrong concept. Those people are unaware of the historical facts and geographical facts of this land. They should study themselves before giving this illogical and irresponsible statement. Before issuing irresponsible and illogical statement, they should keep their facts and their knowledge up to date. They should know the history, they should know the geography of this place before saying such a statement against one community or against one movement. Okay, people can be for a separate state or against a separate state. This is a democratic country. It happens all over India. But that doesn't mean that you should give such a statement which creates a rift between two communities who have been living in this area in a peaceful way, in a brotherhood feeling. So, first of all, what I want to clear those brothers is Darjeeling, Siliguri is a part of Darjeeling. Siliguri itself, the name suggests that if they don't know about the history, Siliguri is Siliguri. Gadi is a Nepali word. It's a Gorkha word. You should know that fact. Gadi is a Gorkha word. Gadi means a fort. So, regarding that, Darjeeling, it's a modern name. If you go back to history, Darjeeling is Dorjeling, and Dorjeling is our native language. The name itself suggests that we came to India with our land. And in 1986, the government of West Bengal has issued a white paper, a government notification, which states that this land was the land of erstwhile Kingdom of Sikkim. Okay, that is a government notification. And if this land was the government land of Sikkim, the history of Sikkim dates back to 1641. 1641, when West Bengal, East Bengal was not, it was history in 1641. I think Bengal was ruled by small provincial nawabs or something like that, if I am exactly not correct, in 1641. And if you did go back to the history of this land in 1651, we come to a treaty called Lomen Chong Sung. This is a Sikkimese word that means Lepcha, Bhutias and Nepalis. These Lomen Chong Sung treaty of 1641 suggest that there was three types residing in this land. There were the Lepchas, the Bhutias and the Nepalese or the Gorkhas. So those histories and the government notification issued by the state of West Bengal in 1986 proves that this land was the erstwhile area of Sikkim. So now, regarding the history of West Bengal, we were in West Bengal by Absorbed Area Act of 1954, and that Absorbed Area Act is been repealed by Government of India in 2018. Now, according to, if you go back to the historical facts and the treaties of this land, we can say that West Bengal has its colonial rule in this area, in Darjeeling district, Tarai and Duars. So, we want separation from Bengal, that is a different subject in different grounds. There is administrative ground, there is linguistic ground, there is identical crisis. All those things are related over there. But this movement should not be termed or should not be labeled as Gorkha versus Bengali movement, which we strongly condemned, because Bengali community is a community who has been living with us in peaceful and harmonious way for such a long period. And the people who wants to create rift amongst us should know that the first MLA of this Siliguri was George Mahabat Subba, who was MLA himself, who was a Gorkha. And if you come to the area of this Kanchenjunga Stadium, this was termed as Tilak Maidan, who himself was a Gorkha, who had donated this land, which we now call it a Kanchenjunga Stadium. So, without knowing the historical facts and without knowing the geographical facts of this area, none of the organization or none of the parties or organization should create a rift between two communities, which we strongly condemned. Thank you. If you have any queries, you can.
ये आरोप कौन लगाया जो जिस बात बोला है इसे पुलिस कंडेम करने के लिए ये एलिगेशन कौन बोला
Bengali students front or someone like that organization came over here and they gave such a statement, and that creates a rift between two communities, which is very bad. That should not be done in the near future.
तो आप लोग ये सेपरेट स्टेट के लिए मूवमेंट करेंगे?
No, it's not a movement has been done so many times. I am from a party which has recently started. We have started a party 3 months before, and we have won a municipality election in the span of 3 months. Actually, our party has not been totally formed. Okay, we have formed our central committee 3 days before. So when we started our party, we launched our flag, and in the meantime, election came. Election आ गया, 3 महीने भी नहीं हुआ, हमने municipality election वहाँ पर जीत लिया. So what is the motive of our party, goal of our party is long term and short term. Long term is our demand of separation from Bengal. That is our long term demand. And in short term, if you go back to the history of Darjeeling area, for the last 35 years, people have been driven down to poverty. We want to lift our people from that poverty level and give them a good administration. That is our short-term goal. In long-term goal, we want separation from Bengal.
स्टेट का मुद्दा आपका रहेगा?
हाँ, हमारा मुद्दा है.
आपका भी रहेगा?
हमारा भी है, सभी का है, हमारा भी है. But we don't want to agitate in that movement. Okay, agitation has been done. Lots have been done. Now we want to work in that movement.
पहाड़ में जो एंटी 3MC जो पार्टियां हैं, उनका कहना है कि जीटी इलेक्शन नहीं होना चाहिए क्योंकि जीटी उनका एस्पिरेशन को फुलफिल नहीं किया है. लेकिन आप लोगों ने कहा था कि आप लोग लड़ेंगे.
We are not in favor of GTA. Crystal clear. We are not in favor of GTA. But if the government imposes GTA election, if the government does GTA election, then we don't want to leave it empty. Because whether that fulfills the aspiration of the people or not, that is a different topic. But recently we have GTA as an administrative body. So we don't want to give it to the hands of those people who have long these 35 years. We want to give a good government to the people of our hills. So we'll fight that election.
बीजेपी को जो एमपी गैदरिंग में आए
राजू बिष्टा,
वो आके बताया कि ये जीटीए ये नहीं चलेगा, ये रिजेक्ट हो गया, इसलिए बीजेपी कंटेस्ट नहीं करेगा. इसको जो सेंट्रल की जो रूलिंग पार्टी है उनका संसद भी इधर भी है, सभी संसद का ये स्टेटमेंट आप कैसे देख रहे हैं?
No, everybody knows that GTA does not fulfill the aspiration of the people. Okay, then BJP has won 3 terms from this area with the promise to give a permanent political settlement to this area, not to the hills, but to this area. So if they think that GTA doesn't fulfill the aspiration of the people, then give permanent political solution. Who is stopping Raju Bista and BJP from doing that? They have an absolute majority. They have won the election on that mandate, so please give.
अगर आप जीटी इलेक्शन लड़ेंगे, कोई प्रीपोल अलायंस होगा किसी के साथ?
ना, हमारा कोई अलायंस नहीं होगा. हमने पहले ही डिक्लेयर कर दिया, we are with the people. We are not with alliance with any political party. We don't have alliance with the state government, neither we have alliance with the central government parties. I want to clear that. State government parties or central government parties, किसी के साथ भी हम लोगों का गठबंधन नहीं है. हम लोगों का गठबंधन है तो people who have been deprived of their rights. So we won't go for alliance.
So rest of the state municipal election in Hills, your standpoint same.
हाँ.
अलग ही लड़ेगा ये.
हम लोग.
कालीपोंग.
हाँ जहाँ भी होगा. दार्जिलिंग में हम लोग अलग ही लड़ के वोट फॉर्म किया है दार्जिलिंग म्यूनिसिपैलिटी का. वही मॉडल हम फॉलो करेंगे.
Mr. Blood, my colleague raised a question related with Raju Vishtaji. So he is a BJP MP. Both the union government, center, and the state governments, they have been reiterating PPS. No one understands what PPS actually means. Okay. So what is your take on this? Which of the two governments seems to be sincere for Amlo Party?
No, what we want is, what is PPS? They should coin that. They have coined that word PPS. They have not clarified till now what do they mean for PPS. According to our understanding, permanent political solution is a statehood. That is our understanding. Now the BJP should clear their stand what they mean by PPS. Okay, there should not be two PPS. Permanent political solution for one area should be given by one government. That is enough. What is the PPS of state government, PPS of central government? That is all those rubbish things.
So a particular party recently organized seminar on PPS, and they are likely to submit their proposals for PPS.
We should be clear about that. That political party has organized a seminar on permanent political solution. That should be given by state, not by central.
Are you going to accept it, PPS, if given by the state government? So that won't be a separate government, as you also know, I also know that.
Our permanent political solution is a separate statehood demand. That's first and foremost, and that's final.
What would be the name of that separate state?
We can name it afterwards. What's the big deal?
Why are you not naming it Gorkhaland?
Huh?
You are not naming it Gorkhaland?
No, we are not against the name of Gorkhaland, but we want to name it afterwards. That is our stand. We can do it. We can change the name of the nomenclature of the state anytime we want.
separate state के लिए आप लोग
No, what we want to clear it is, we want separate state as our demand. And people are miscalculating separate state as Gorkhaland. If the government of central government gives a separate state in the name of Gorkhaistan, then what will happen? Will it not accept it? We'll accept it. Name is not the problem. We can keep the name. Gorkhaistan, Gorkhaland, Gorkha Pradesh, anything. Gorkha Adivasi Pradesh. We can term it anything, but the main thing is we want separation from Bengal.
separate state आप लोग का long term demand है.
Long term demand है, long term demand नहीं, long term हम लोगों के लिए working agenda है, long term.
क्या करेंगे?
We have made our plans how to work for this separate state, but we have asked the people, and through this press, I once again appeal to the people, just give us 2 months' time. Because once we have formed our party, we have not got any time. We have made our central committee 3 days before. We couldn't hold a big meeting or a big sabha like that to announce our central committee because we are very much busy. Once we started our party, election came. Because all of you know that we have been working for the people in a social way. We have been working for the poor people, sick people, everyone, for the students, for the youths. That social work has been continuing. So once we started our party, we couldn't fully concentrate on the party works because our social work was going on over there. We have been looking after sick people, बीमारी लोग, 100 से भी ज़्यादा बीमारी लोग प्लांटर्स में आते हैं दिन में, उन लोगों को ट्रीटमेंट करना पड़ता है. So we were busy in that work. We don't have 100% time for our party work. So in that situation, municipality election came. We had to fight it. Once we won municipality election, दार्जिलिंग का आप लोगों ने देखा है वहाँ का टाउन का हालत बुरी हालत है वहाँ, उसके काम में लग गए हम लोग आधा टीम. So we are very much busy. So just give us 2 months time. We'll give you a clear picture how we will put forward our demand for separate state to the central government.
You mentioned your long-term demand is separate state.
Yes.
A long-term process. Is it political tactics or to capture the hill peoples?
No, we don't have to keep this agenda to capture the power or like that thing in the hill people, because hill people have faith in us. They have been misled, they have been misgoverned by the previous parties for such a long period, and without saying a word on Gorkhaland, we have won a mandate in the Darjeeling Hills. Once we organized our party, the first election was municipality election, and we showed our mandate. We didn't have to say Gorkhaland in that, because municipality doesn't mean, election of municipality doesn't mean that we have to say the word of separate state. That is a different type of election. So we don't think we will use it as a tactic. The people will know how sincere we are once we put forward our plans and programs for our long-term demand.
Mr. Brown, what is your assessment about our Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee regarding hills development?
She has been doing from the state government side. We can't say the state government is totally neglecting the hills. She has been doing, but the state machinery, which should function well for the development, is not functioning. That should function well. So we are saying if GTA election happens, then we will fight it, because the machinery in the hills has been failed.
Not functioning on which era? Is left front? When left front was in government? In that
Just
time?
see the process of GTA. It hasn't been elected body for such a long time. That shows it's not functioning well.
You have to go for the Panchayat election first or GTA election first?
No, it's not our choice. We have been demanding Panchayat election. This party, Hamro party, has clearly stated that if the state government doesn't go for Panchayat elections, then we'll go to the Supreme Court. We'll file a case over there. What is the status of Panchayat election? Even the GTA Act and even if now we are saying that the DGSE Act is hampering the municipality election, even if we study the DGSE Act, two-tier panchayat is possible in the hills. I don't know why the state government is not going for those two-tier panchayat. And if they if they are not serious regarding panchayat election, we can move to the Supreme Court. That is our demand.
The tenure of three municipalities like Mirik, Kaushik and Darjeeling is coming to an end in May.
Yeah.
But the state government has not indicated anything about the holding of municipal elections. It's likely that some administrators would be kept there. So what is your take on it?
No, they have taken out, I think, one notification regarding 3 municipalities.
But
They have given the,
But the tenure is coming to an end in May.
Yeah, it's coming to the end in May, and I think 15 days earlier, the state government has taken out, the government of West Bengal has taken out a notification regarding the elections of these 3 municipalities. They have not given the date that the first notification has come out. So, government is preparing for that election, and we too are prepared for it.
Are you demanding this election, municipal election?
No, we don't have to demand, it will come on time, because Darjeeling municipality election, it was held, and it is completed. In the same way, the government has taken out a notification.
Already announced that she's serious to hold GTA elections prior to the municipal elections.
Okay, 1-2 months difference, there is no problem. If GTA election is held before municipality, 1 month before municipality, there is no problem. But municipality election should be held, and the government has shown its intention to hold the municipality election because they have taken out a notification on it.
But the Jampana, some big hotel property is coming up. So there are lots of resentments among the workers. What is the take of our party?
Regarding Jampana Tea Estate, our president is going to organize a program tomorrow in Darjeeling. You people will be, you all will know what will be the reaction and all those things, because our president, Mr. Ajay Edward, he himself is leading a program tomorrow at Darjeeling regarding the tea garden workers, and we have no problem if in the name of tea and tourism, if they want to establish a Taj hotel or any hotel in that area. But what we want to say is the condition of our tea garden workers should be kept into consideration, and regarding that I cannot say all those things, because tomorrow our president himself is taking out a huge program regarding the tea garden workers in Darjeeling Hills, regarding this Jampana and Rangnit and all those tea gardens, 88 tea gardens which has been facing the same problem like Jampana and Rangnit and all those things. He is taking out a mass program tomorrow, and the press will know about it tomorrow itself.
दार्जिलिंग म्युनिसिपल चुनाव जीतने के बाद आपने जो बोर्ड बनाया, आप ही जितने दिन आपको मौका मिला काम करने के, इसी टाइम में स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का रोल भी आपको सेटिस्फैक्टरी है?
ना, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने कोई ऐसा काम नहीं किया जिससे कारण हम लोग काम में बाधा हुआ है. दे हैव बीन कोऑपरेटिंग and we have been working properly. There is no such rift or any problem till now, till date.
आप बोला है पंचायत चुनाव के लिए टूटा पंचायत चुनाव करने के लिए अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट जाएगा, लेकिन ये जीटीए जो ट्राइपार्टाइट एग्रीमेंट हुआ था, ये एग्रीमेंट में ये है ये 2 टायर को 3 टायर करने के बाद ही चुनाव होगा.
Okay, that is a constitutional matter. If we go by the GTA Act, they will show the DGH Act. The CM was saying no, there is an act by the central government which is she is shouting that there has been a hurdle for panchayat election because of some act. She doesn't want to clearly say DGH Act, but that is the DGH Act which is being a hurdle over there. And even in the DGH Act, it's written that 2-tier panchayat is possible in the hills. So I don't know why the government is not going, but if our people is being deprived for a long time for panchayat, then we have to move to the Supreme Court. We have no option other than
that. Is after the GTA election.
Maybe, because when is the GTA election, we don't know.
But you are
we are prepared. We have said that before. We are prepared for that.
You will participate in GTA election.
We will participate in each and every election. Before opening of the party, we have said, since it is our political party, not only GTA is a big election for us. We will participate even in the school managing committee election. We will not leave any election unturned. हाँ? अभी तो पहाड़ में तराई में आ गए, हम लोग देखेंगे बाद में इलेक्शन हम लोगों का जो yeah we are doing it, but we have not got ample time. It's just been 3 months. We have to face an election, and we are facing again 3 municipality and 1 GTA election. So we'll come. Our organization base will strengthen. Wherever our organization will go, we'll face elections.
Mr. Adam, what is your political assessment regarding Raju Bista's latest statement about GTA election and BJP standpoint?
BJP has the same standpoint from early till now. They have been going for permanent political solution but delivering nothing for the last 15 years. They have not delivered anything. Now it's right time for BJP and its alliance partner to deliver. Otherwise, the people have already started losing hope with them.
The aspiration of these people.
Who has rejected?
This local, what according to Raju Bist, he has said that BJP and he and his other alliances, they have already said that people have already rejected GTA and it has nothing to do with the fulfill the aspiration of hill development. What is your comment?
Raju Bista, no, we also know it. We also know it that GTA doesn't fulfill the aspiration. So who is stopping Raju Bista? Give us take the hills, Tarai and Duars to such a way so that a permanent political solution can be solved. Who is stopping it? Nobody. Give us a permanent political solution. This GTA will automatically be defunction, but they are not giving it. So if the state government gives a order for GTA election, we'll fight. We have to fight it. र आज हामी यहाँ जुन प्रेस भेला गर्न आएका थियौँ त्यसको मूल उद्देश्य के थियो भने विगत केही दिन अगाडि जुन प्रकारको हामीलाई एउटा संगठनद्वारा यहाँ एउटा विदेशीको लान्छना लगाउने काम गरिएको थियो त्यसको प्रतिवाद जनाउन हामी यहाँ आएका छौँ र एउटा संगठनले जुन प्रकारले हामीलाई लान्छना लगायो त्यसमा एउटा क्लियरिफिकेसन म के दिन चाहन्छु भने यो जुन हाम्रो छुट्टै राज्यको मुभमेन्ट छ त्यो छुट्टै राज्यको मुभमेन्ट कदापि एन्टी बेङ्गली मुभमेन्ट होइन र कुनै पनि संगठन कुनै पनि यस्तो संस्थाहरू आएर यहाँ एउटा यस्तो वक्तव्यहरू दिएर हाम्रो यो नङ मासु जस्तो बसेको दुईटा समुदाय माझमा चाहिँ एउटा मतभेद एउटा रिफ्ट ल्याउने पटक्कै कोसिस नगरियोस् र उहाँहरूलाई सायद यो जग्गाको भूगोल यो जग्गाको इतिहास सायद याद नहुन सक्छ यसकारण उनीहरूलाई मैले याद दिलाउनुको निम्ति म यहाँ आएको हुँ र उहाँहरूले जुन विदेशीको लान्छना लाउँछ जो उनीहरूले हामीलाई बाहिरबाट आएको भन्छ उनीहरूलाई एउटा कुरो याद दिलाउन चाहन्छु कि यो जग्गा जुन छ दार्जिलिङ यसको नाम नै दोर्जेलिङबाट आएको जो हाम्रो नेटिभ भाषा हो र सिलिगुडीको जहाँसम्म इतिहास कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ भने सिलिगुडीको नाम सँगसँगै यहाँ तिलक मैदान जुन छ प्रधाननगर गुरुङ बस्ती हाम्रो फर्स्ट एमएलए यो सबै ऐतिहासिक तथ्यहरूले प्रमाण गर्छ कि हामी यहाँ जमिनसँगै आएका हौँ र हामी जुन कुरो गर्छौँ 1641 सालको जब बङ्गालको परिकल्पना पनि भएको थिएन, त्यति बेला लोमेन्चोङ सुङको सन्धि जुन सिक्किममा भएको थियो त्यसबाट प्रमाण गर्छ कि यो जग्गा भोटिया, लाप्चे र नेपालीहरू, गोर्खाहरू त्यस समय 1641 सालदेखि नै यो क्षेत्रमा बसोबास गर्दै आएको भन्ने कुरो पुष्टि गर्दछ, जुन बेला बङ्गालको परिकल्पना पनि भएको थिएन। र यो कुराहरू हामीले याद गर्नुपर्छ। र 1986 सालको जुन व्हाइट पेपर निकालेको छ गभर्नमेन्ट अफ वेस्ट बेङ्गलले, त्यसले पनि क्लियरली भनेको छ कि यो अर्स्टवाइल सिक्किम किङडमको जग्गा हो भनेर भनिसकेपछि र जुन एक्ट अनुसार बङ्गालमा यो भूभाग पसिएको थियो त्यो एक्ट नै रिपिल भइसकेपछि, जस्तो एब्जर्भड एरिया एक्ट 2018 मै रिपिल भइसकेपछि चाहिँ अब कुनै आधार रहँदैन यो बङ्गालमा बस्ने, र हामी यसलाई अहिलेको यो बङ्गालको जुन शासन छ यी क्षेत्रहरूमा यसलाई कोलोनियल रुल भन्न हामी सठिक रूपमा यसलाई भन्न सक्छौँ। र यस जग्गाको भूगोल नबुझिकन, यस जग्गाको इतिहास नबुझिकन चाहिँ कुनै समुदाय माझमा रिफ्ट ल्याउने कोसिस नगरोस्। यो जमिनसँगै आएको जाति हौँ हामी, यो जमिनसँगै यहाँ बसेका छौँ र हाम्रो छुट्टै राज्यको जुन माग छ त्यो एकदमै जायज माग छ र हामी कुनै बाहिरबाट आएको होइनौँ। हामीले सेन्सस रिपोर्ट हेऱ्यौँ भने पनि हामी के पाउँछौँ यो क्षेत्रको भने चाहिँ 1931 सालमा जुन 33,000 जनसङ्ख्या भएको यो क्षेत्र थियो सिलिगुडी, बङ्गलादेशको एग्रेसन पछाडि यसको जनसङ्ख्याको दर कुन हालतले बढेर गयो त्यो सेन्सस रिपोर्टले पनि बताउँछ। र त्यो सेन्सस रिपोर्ट हेर्नु पर्यो भने पनि ती व्यक्तिहरू कहाँबाट आए त भन्दाखेरि ती व्यक्तिहरू रिफ्युजी स्टेटस भएर आएको हामी क्लियरली पाउँछौँ। यो त उहाँहरूको किताबहरूमा पनि हामीले वर्णन गरेको पाउँछौँ। त्यो किताबकै विषयमा भन्नु हो भने आई क्यान कोट वान बुक, शिवप्रसाद च्याटर्जीले लेखेको सिलिगुडी फ्याक्ट्स एन्ड फिगर्स, नोन यट अननोन दार्जिलिङ बाई शिवप्रसाद च्याटर्जी। त्यो बसिरहेको दुई जाति छ, त्यसमा रिफ्ट ल्याउने कोसिस नगरियोस् र इतिहास र भूगोल यो जग्गाको थाहा नभइकन चाहिँ उहाँहरूले यस्तो प्रकारको स्टेटमेन्ट नदियोस्। यदि उनीहरूकोमा ऐतिहासिक त्यस्तो तथ्य छ कि हामी चाहिँ बाहिरबाट आएको, यो जग्गामा हामी रिफ्युजी स्टेटसमा आएको, हामी बाहिरबाट आएको, हाम्रो केही पनि छैन, यो हाम्रो डिमान्ड अनजस्ट हो भन्ने उहाँहरूकोमा त्यस्तो कुनै पनि तथ्य छ भने आज म यो प्रेसद्वारा भन्छु, हिमाल वर्ल्ड हाम्रो यहाँ छ, हाम्रो जहिले पनि ओपन डिबेट हुन्छ, उहाँहरू मसँग डिबेटमा बस्नु सक्नुहुन्छ। आज आएको भए त डिबेटमै बस्दा पनि हुन्थ्यो, उहाँहरू आउनु भएन रहेछ। तर त्यो तथ्यहरू लिएर हामीसँग अहिले अनलाइन डिबेट गर्दा पनि हुन्छ। उहाँहरूकोमा जे तथ्य छ उहाँहरूले प्रस्तुत गरून्। I once again invite them for an open debate on Himal World. They can come with their facts and figures. I will stay with that facts and figures, and let's clear it out so that the people, common people, should be aware of the facts you're talking, and they should be clear about the actual facts of this land. Thank you.
This non-entity organization, why do you people take it very seriously? The organization is not known to many of us.
हैन, त्यो हामी सिरियस भएको हैनौँ। यसले गर्दा चाहिँ हाम्रो कम मान्छेलाई जान्ने मान्छे चाहिँ